joining me today. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do this look that you guys requested. I think it was the look that I had in my beauty blender video. I've made a few adjustments though because I wanted to have eyeliner on today and I wanted to show you guys how to do something called double lining. So I've made a few adjustments, but for the most part this is the look in that video. I hope you guys enjoy. Bye! So this is the eye that I'm going to be working on now. I'm going to go ahead and put on a primer potion. I'm using Urban Decay's primer potion. You can put on anything that you want, just something that's clear for this look because we don't want any sort of color on the lid. Then from Urban Decay Naked palette, I'm going to use the color Naked right here. And I'm going to pick it up with just a normal shader brush. I'm going to pile that all over the eye. Okay. Then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take a color from MAC. This one's called Soba. I'm going to pick it up with that same shader brush, put it on all over the eye. I'm just trying to get a color that's really close to my eyelid, but that's going to brighten it up a little bit because I have some darkness there. Then I'm going to pick up the color Soft Brown, also by MAC. Also going to place that in here, especially in that inner tear duct area. Okay, then this is where we're adding a little bit of definition. I'm going to pick up the color Mystery, also by MAC. And I'm going to use a 217 brush. Just make sure you're using one that's pretty clean for the most part, or that doesn't have a dark color on it. I'm going to put this just on the outside on the V, but I'm not going to pick it up very high to go in. It's just that you want the depth right here. Just like that. See how there's barely any depth, but just a tiny little bit? That's what we want. Then with a brush like this that's very flat and stiff, I think I'm realizing that these are the best ones to do what I'm about to do, which is just highlight my brow bone. I'm going to pick up this color by Inglot. It's called Eyeshadow Matte Color 328. This looks so light, but it ends up looking so good on my skin color for my brow bone highlight. I'm going to pick this up, put it right on my brow bone. Pull it down the shape of my eyebrows and even pull it down from my brow bone so that it goes right into that color Mystery that we had. With your highlight color, I never like to take it all the way in here. I think that looks really fake. So I place most of it right where the arch of my eyebrow is and pull it down a little bit. Like that. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take a white eyeliner. This one is by Rimmel. It's called Soft Coat Casual Eyeliner White. And I'm going to line my lower lash line. This isn't going to give you too much of that white effect, just a good, small little bit. Then I'm going to take this dome-shaped eyeshadow brush. I'm going to pick up that same highlight color that we used for my brow bone and put it into my tear duct area. Then I'm going to use, where'd it go? Just an angled brush like that, and I'm going to pick up this color by MAC called Brun. Right here. And I'm going to use that for my bottom lash line. Just like so. Then for the top lash line, I'm going to go ahead and take a black eyeliner. I'm using Zero by Urban Decay. I'm going to pull out my eye, make a really thin line. I'm trying to draw it as much into my lashes as I can because I don't want this to be thick. Okay, then for the double lining part of this, I'm going to go ahead and use this brown eyeliner by MAC called the Super Slick Liquid Eyeliner in the color Defiantly Feline. It's a liquid eyeliner. And I'm going to go ahead and draw on top of the black, but not directly on top of it, above the black is a better way to say it. I always like to start in the middle and then kind of taper my way in. Because just like normal, you want the inner corner to be the thinnest, middle and outside to be the thickest, if you guys can see that. I'm first going to go ahead and put on my under eye concealer. I'm using the Quick Hide Long Wearing Concealer by Origins. This is in medium deep. I have on an under eye cream, which is the Ginseng Eye Cream, also by Origins. I just like to go ahead and put it on with this first. And then I'm going to go in with a 224 brush and just spread it out. The most important thing about concealer is make sure you drag it downward also, because it shouldn't just be in this one area and nowhere else. For it to look the most natural, it needs to blend into your foundation. Okay, then I like to take it into my eyeshadow right here. Okay. If you guys want like a brighter area right here, you guys can go ahead and put on your concealer before you put on your eye makeup. That's fine too, but that is usually what I do, but today I didn't do that. Then what I'm going to go ahead and do is use my Makeup Forever's Camouflage Cream in the color Pink to conceal hyperpigmentation. If you guys want to see how to do that, then if you look above my face right now in the video, you should be able to see a box. If you click on that, it will take you to the hyperpigmentation video. For my foundation today, I'm going to be using the NARS Sheer Glow in the color Syracuse. What I'm going to go ahead and do is, we'll first shake it up. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my beauty blender, which is wet, it is damp. I'm going to go ahead and take out some NARS formula on this, nothing crazy, just that much. I'm going to go ahead and stipple that on. I do have a video on how to use the beauty blender. Also, if you guys want to see that, I will try to link that in this video also. Keep adding more as you go if you need it. Okay. I'm so sorry, I totally forgot to zoom you guys out. There you go. Okay, then what I'm going to go ahead and do is, like, my face feels so nice and moist right now, and I like that feeling, so I'm not going to overly powder. I'm going to use my Inglot's AMC Components Advanced Makeup Components Pressed Powder in the color 52, and just a big fluffy brush like this. I'm going to put this only in the areas that my face, might get oily. This powder is really, really good, so if you guys want, you should check it out. Then what I'm going to go ahead and do is, to set my under eye concealer, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever's Prep and Prime, or my MAC's Prep and Prime Loose Powder. I'm going to pick it up with this Inglot brush right here. This is the brush 4SS. I'm going to go ahead and set this under eye concealer. Like so. A lot of people say that they don't like translucent powders because it can make you look kind of ghostly in pictures, but I've realized by using just the smallest amount of this, it doesn't do that. So I really like that for under eye. Like, I've realized that most of my concealers don't set well unless I use this particular powder to set it. Then I'm using Graftobian's HD palette for powder foundations, and I'm going to go ahead and use both of these two colors, Soft Ivory and Buttercream. And I'm going to use another fluffy brush like this. This is 116 by MAC. And I'm putting that on under the eye. This isn't to set it, this is just to give you that lighter, brighter under eye look. Also, I do have on Birds and Bees on my lips just to help unchap my lips. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my Mally Beauty's Believable Bronzer, the color right here. This is the color called Tanning. And I'm going to pick that up with a stippling brush. If I figure out where I put that. Oh, it's right here. I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my forehead line, like my hairline up here. I'm going to mix two colors together. I'm going to use Sin by NARS, which is a beautiful pink color. And pick it up with the stippling brush also. And then I'm going to pick up this color by MAC called Light Over Dark. It's a mineralized blush that has two colors right there. I'm going to mix them together and put that on top of that. With this, I don't need to add a highlight to my face because it's already got shine to it. So I'm not going to add it to that. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is do my brows and my mascara before I do my lips. So for my brows, I'm first going to take a spoolie like this, brush them out. And then I'm going to take Bobbi Brown's Natural Brow Shaper in the color Mahogany, I think. And I'm going to just go over my natural brows in upward motions actually, so that my brows look like they have texture. Like so. Then I'm going to curl my lashes with my CoverGirl mascara curler thing, lashes curler. 5 seconds per eye. Then I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Smoky Lash Mascara and put this on first. Then I'm going to go ahead and on top of that layer my MAC's Hot and Naughty Lash. It's got two mascara wands in here. I'm going to go for the purple one, which is a lot thicker. It's got this fat wand right here. I'm going to layer that right on top. This one is a great lengthening and separating mascara. So now I've got volume, separated lashes, and length. If you ever have like two mascaras that you really like, you can definitely layer them to get the best of both worlds, which is what lots of makeup artists do to make things look a certain way. Okay. You might get clumpy lashes, those you have to be careful with what you do. Then I'm going to use a Makeup Forever on the bottom also. As you can see. You guys see that? Okay, then for my lips, I'm going to go for the Dim Lip Erase by MAC. I'm going to fill in my lips with a mixture of Barbecue and Strip Down. This is Strip Down by MAC. A lot of women love this color to just get like the perfect nude. Then I've got some Barbecue on top of that to make my lips a bit darker. Then, let's see, what kind of lip do I want today? I'm going to actually go for Angel Lipstick by MAC. Then I'm going to go over this with Barbecue also. To add some definition. And then I'm going to, as my last step here, add this cream sheen lip gloss called Going Casual by MAC on top, just because I didn't want that dry look. This kind of color is also really good, like this lip gloss that I put on at the end. If you wanted to kind of bring a nude lip back to life, if you thought that it became too gray or something, if you have a light pink lip gloss that isn't overly pigmented, it's the perfect option for something like that. So then I'm going to go ahead and zoom out so you guys can see everything. So here is my full face. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll be sure to get back to you guys. Bye!